Hi, I'm Dan Lyons, and in this video, I want to talk a little bit about what I perceive to be the death of the estate agent on the high street. So the original estate agent was always a shiny suit, big smile guy and a really quite posh office, and it'd generally be in a really prominent position. Down in Brighton where we live, you get them all along Western Road and along London Road, and you'll have sort of parades of just estate agent after estate agent after estate agent. A lot of people kind of like to go along and window shop a little bit. Traditionally, an estate agent would be on a prominent high street position. This would be because high streets are great places to go. A lot of people are out there shopping. They're going to be doing a lot of window shopping. You know, a lot of people like to look at the price of properties they're going around, even if they've got no intention of selling. It gives them a good idea of what their general worth is. And as you've seen with the high street in general, with local shops, with local traders, there's an awful lot less footfall now. A lot of shopping now is either done in a mall or it's done online. So you're getting a lot less people are looking in windows, and they don't really feel the need to be coming in and asking questions now. There's a lot more information out there that's freely available on YouTube channels like this or on the internet in general. I think it was about 15 years ago when Rightmove launched, and basically everything went straight from the high street and it just went online. So if anybody was thinking about renting or buying a property, they could literally access the whole market just from being at home. This made pretty much going to an estate agent, unless you had something to complain about or you wanted a personal discussion with someone, pretty much null and void. Since then, we've seen the rise of entirely online agents, and effectively what they've been doing is just using a portal like Rightmove to list a whole load of properties, charging the landlord or the seller a real rock bottom price, but giving no value apart from a listing. In recent years, we've seen a real decline in the profitability of these companies and their product in general. In fact, this week I read that UPAD, which has been going for 10 years, has actually stopped taking on new clients, and they're gonna, once they finish their current set of tenancies, they're just not going to exist anymore. So the actual online letting agents are in absolute decline at the moment. My personal opinion on this is that what you're missing between the online portals and the traditional estate agents is you're losing out on the local knowledge. And it's a brilliant idea if an estate agent can really harness modern technology. I mean, you really should by now be able to log your maintenance 24 hours a day, send an email to various different departments. You really shouldn't have to go down to the estate agent very often at all. You should be able to sign all your contracts online, all your referencing could be done online, your payments are done online, everything's logged and receipts are sent to you online. So apart from, like I said before, unless you've got a real issue that you need to speak to someone in person about, then really going to a high street office is pretty much pointless. So our opinion here is really, if you can combine the best of both worlds, so if you can combine the latest in technology and real streamlined systems to make every process as quick and simple as possible, and combine that with a lot of local knowledge, and by that I'm talking about people should know exactly how much a 2 and 3 bedroom flat's worth for sale or for lettings, dependent on your particular genre within the letting agency. You should know what the market's like at any specific time. You should know when the best time to list properties are, how they should look, what information needs to go with each listing. For instance, if it's a flat, are you looking at a young family who might be renting it? Are you going to be needing to know what the local schools are, what the local amenities and the local transport links to London perhaps might be? But whilst trying to harness all this amazing technology is fantastic for pushing a business forward and making sure they're easily accessible, sometimes nothing can actually take away from that one-to-one meeting. So if you do have a problem, sometimes you can't really get across what the issue is or how personal it is to you or how you've been inconvenienced by it without actually sitting down in front of someone. And sometimes this can actually be the quickest way of resolving an issue as well. So if you can get a really good central local location and combine that by being available 24 hours a day and really relevant online, then you can combine all these issues to make yourself a really good property agency. And that's what we're trying to achieve here. So if you've got any ideas how you can improve this industry, then comment below, let us know, and we'll see what we can do about it. Like and subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you on the next video.